Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I have little doubt that the striker, Ollie Watkins, will have a huge role to play here, provided they can service him with the right quality. It's vital that they play those short crosses and cutbacks he can run onto, and that's the best aspect of his game, his explosiveness and clever anticipation in front of goal.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Mosquera.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. He's onside! Watkins with a beautifully timed run.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Now that looks a decent ball. Calafiori. That's very neat. Rice. Played out wide. Good ball, good take. And here's Saka! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lewis Skelly. It's Saka. And here's Havertz. Driving through the middle. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already.
Buendia. Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Rice. Played back into the centre. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Saka touches it back, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Goes for a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Matson, Onana, and it's Barkley. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Bailey. Oh, that's fabulous. Could go all the way here. Konsa has it in a wide position. Calafiori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Barkley. Great vision. Now it's Bailey. White. And Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard. And Mosquera. Now it's Havertz. Ball swung in. Ødegaard! Well, there's the clearance.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And it's Rice. Buendia. And it's Amadou Onana. Turns back here, probably the best option. Here's Onana. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Buendia. And it's Amadou Onana. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barkley. Now Konsa. Bailey. Barkley. Spread it left. Buendia is wide and looking to get onto this. That's good play. He slings it in. Lewis Skelly.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Ødegaard. For Rice. Calafiori. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Buendia. Ødegaard. Lewis Skelly. And it's Ødegaard. Now Ødegaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the delivery. Header! Havertz finds himself offside. Mings. Matson. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick
There's been
reminder
no
to
shortage
let you
of
know
industry
that
or
you'll be
intent
able to
thus
catch
far.
today's
A little
broadcast
inspiration
live
and
on our Global
inventiveness
FM
perhaps
station.
the only things lacking. Arsenal just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And so the action is resumed.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking wide. Buendia. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 50 minutes.
And a trademark move ends with the
29.
inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And they've got a throw. Now it's Bailey. Barkley has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's played it in low. Nice interception, well timed.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Might be danger here. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
The goal scorer for
And with
Arsenal
that, it is
after
pretty much
57
a
minutes
done
is
deal.
Number 7. Bukayo
Yeah,
Saka.
that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lewis Skelly. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here.
The attendances for this match is 28,599.
Now it's Odegaard. And he's cut it out. Konsa. More and more pressure on the ball here. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Buendia. Odegaard. Can he get on the end of this? No, he's not getting past him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
shoots! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch!
The goal scorer for Aston.
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Mosquera. Lewis Skelly. And Mosquera. Now it's Saka.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Terrific effort! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Matson. Buendia. He is through here! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Bailey. Big chance! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Lewis Skelly. And it's White. Now, can they get him away? Well read, nice interception. So, what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. Half an hour gone in the second half. Havertz looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Steaming on, and the shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Konsa, nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. That's been cut out, well played.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Watkins with the cross. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
Emiliano Buendia. Emiliano Buendia. Substitution for Aston. Number 6. Ross Barkley.
So we have movement on both benches. And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution for Aston, number 10, Emiliano Buendia. Coming on to replace him is number 17.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Matson, very much into the last knockings. Now it's Garnacho. Lewis Skelly knocks it into space. Garnacho. Nicely spread. Now it's Bailey. He's shifting through the gears here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Full edit minutes.
Aston really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Off the post. He'll try from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's headed upfield. Now it's Bailey. Calafiori. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.